Okay, let's see how much let's see how much progress I lost. There was a power surge. Ugh. Oh. Not this far back.
Why do they always have to
Not
make
terrible.
such a fuss outside? It's driving away our customers.
You have to listen to me. Lord Ferd has summoned the men to the south gate. We'll be joining him as soon as we're able.
None of the stalls were plundered this time, thanks Peter Gilbert. How did your men fare?
I think we'd better shut up.
What's Lupor raving about?
They're so protected they don't even know what a Kashik are. Or they're far enough from any prominent ether floods.
Lord Ferd. Sid, I went to warn. They've convicted, which means that but I can. You only.
Sid!
Victor, I thought you'd left.
I couldn't abandon a friend
Yeah,
in need.
it's too hot. There was a
Blue is in
power
need at this
surge.
very moment. Come quickly.
If stream cuts out again, I'm probably just gonna go to bed. To be honest, I'll be like, the whole neighborhood is.
You have to believe me. The
Using the air
Akashic are
conditioning.
coming. They don't eat. They don't sleep. They don't tire. And they don't care who they kill. They're unlike anything that's coming.
Oh, we have to sit through this
There will be
cutscene
no
again.
parley, no mercy granted.
Okay.
We may have saved the town once, but this is different. I do not ask that you forgive me, but please believe me. If you do not run, you will die. You will all fucking die!
You'd like that, wouldn't you, bearer?
Yeah, with us out of the way, your kind will be free to claim Dalamil for yourselves.
You should run!
Run, bearer!
Yeah, run! Far, far away!
Just go. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes! Go!
Come on then.
Wait. Someone's coming.
Stop! You're hurting him!
Oh wow. There's a power surge. It's too hot.
What did Lubor ever do to you? He solves all your stupid problems.
If it cuts
and he
out
keeps
again, I'm
all of you
probably
safe.
just gonna go to bed though.
You know there's nothing he wouldn't do for this town. Who was it who made that cleaver you use every day, Conrad?
And what about your counting table, Natalie? Who fixed that?
Whose men make sure the streets are clean so all your boots don't get dirty?
Who spends all day, every day making sure things run smoothly around here? And none of you ever say thank you. Ever.
Y'all are ungrateful.
But did Lubor ever
These
complain?
kids.
Well, does he ever stop smiling?
He keeps this whole place going. And you act like it doesn't even exist.
Everyone deserves to be yelled at by children.
Lubor, we have heard enough.
Wait!
We will not run. The town guard will not abandon the very place it is sworn to protect.
And I will not give up for lost the stores that we labored so hard to fill.
So tell us, how do you propose we
They're
deal
not
with
his
this Akashic of
Akashic.
yours?
What do you mean?
We won't run, but we will fight.
Okay, then a non-zero amount of you will die.
All right, then.
This has to be the trade-off. You need to realize how serious this threat is.
Fine. Gather round if you don't want to die.
Luber needs so many fat apologies from everyone in town. Right? He still loves this place. It's still his
Allow
home.
me to explain the situation. The ether flood occurred near the village of Cheratina, deep in the Velcroy. The place had been abandoned for years, until the League of Outlaws decided to make it their base of operations. Now they're all turned, and if the scouts' reports are correct, heading in this direction.
They are mindless monsters, driven only by hate and rage. And they are utterly unpredictable. With the bandits, we at least knew how and where they were likely to attack. When these creatures come, Dalamil will have the bitterest fight it has ever faced on its hands. The town guard will muster at the north gate. The rest of us will take the south. Both forces will provide men to serve as scouts and messengers, ready to spread word of the size and nature of the Akashic force as soon as it is spotted.
Thanks, Fox.
And as soon as it has been, we will converge on its position and see that it is driven back from Dalamil at all costs. Conrad, can I count on the support of the town guard?
Always.
I leave the selection and coordination of the messengers in your hands, Victor. And the command of our men in yours, Ferda. If you would both be so kind.
Consider it done.
As you wish.
Natalie, I would ask that you and your people have the townsfolk barricade themselves inside the bathhouse. And tell the merchants not to waste time securing anything beside the essentials. Preserving life is our one and only concern. As long as we survive, it doesn't matter what trinkets we might lose. Our riches can be regained. And if anyone doubts that, let it be known that the Briar's Kiss stands ready to cover any losses.
Very well. I shall tell them.
Where do I fit into this plan?
Where else but the most perilous place of all? I would like you to travel to the home of our erstwhile League of Outlaws, Cheratina itself. The main host is most likely still there, and Dalamil will not be safe until it is eradicated, root and branch.
A little gardening. How pleasant.
I doubt it. I have a feeling these weeds will be particularly stubborn.
Luckily, so am I.
So you are. All right then, we all know what we have to do.
Where's Joshua?
Now it's simply a matter of doing it. For Dalamil.
Like, he's here, but he's not here.
Looks like everyone's ready. I'd better not keep them waiting.
Come, everyone! To the bathhouse!
Get all these weapons into the hands of the Watch. They're no use lying around.
We will defend Dalamil as best we can, but the town won't be truly safe until the horde at Cheratina has been dealt with. And who better to subdue the League of Outlaws than the king of their kind?
Makes you sad? Which part? Which thing?
Good. That will keep some of them.
Any man sighting an Akashic is to raise the alarm immediately. The messengers will see that our entire force rallies to that position. We stand together or we fall alone. Do not forget that.
Dalamil will be safe with us. You have my word.
Joshua being in your party but not talking much. I mean, I feel like he should at least be floating around the cutscenes, perhaps. The curse breakers are just hanging out.
There it is. The flood. But what's waiting for us inside?
There's so much airtime. Oh my gosh. It's just going. It just keeps going. Hello? Where'd you go? Sir? Sorry.
Can't leave a single one alive.
To me, Flame!
Let's try.
Fantastic suggestion.
Too slow. The League is disbanded. I should get back to Dalamil and see how the others fared.
Blood?
All the Akashic we were able to find have been dealt with. Seems that might be the last of them.
Last of them here, perhaps.
Lubo, Sir Clive has returned.
Clive! What news from Charatina?
It's done. Root and branch.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Thank you, my lord.
Friends, the Horde has been driven back. The Akashic have been defeated. And we need not fear the arrival of any more, thanks to Clive. Victory is ours.
We bloody did it!
We saved Dalamil.
Lubor, allow me
Gasp.
to apologize.
Gas.
After all you have done for this town, we should never have doubted you.
But we did. And for that we are truly sorry.
At least there's
We
that.
only hope that you can forgive us.
We need you, Lubor. Dalimil needs you. So, if you would still like to be considered for the position of mayor, you have our backing.
You do remember that I'm a bearer, don't you?
We do. But that is not a stain on your character. It is a stain on ours. We thought only of what we perceived bearers to be, not what you truly are.
Yo, only anime's
Man who
crazy.
saved Dalimil twice over.
I see.
Feel like this can only happen in anime.
But I will only accept your proposal on two conditions.
Hi, Kinsara.
Name them.
Firstly, that you will both do everything in your power to rally your people to my cause. If the Town Guard and the Merchants League do not accept my leadership, it will be doomed from the start. Unity is the key to defending Dalimil, and I do not doubt that we shall need to call on our combined strength again. When that time comes, I will expect us all to pull together, just as we did today.
Of course. You have our word.
And secondly, you will accept that if I am to lead you, the mistreatment of bearers must end here in Dalimil. Any bearer within our walls shall be afforded the same rights as any other citizen. They will not be judged by what they are, but who they are.
As we failed to do, and came so close to losing everything.
We agree to your conditions. And we have only one in return. That you continue to work for the good of Dalimil, as you always have.
Condition accepted. Well then, it seems my mayorship is all but confirmed. Do I get some sort of special hat? How fickle fate can be. Not so long ago, I had resigned myself to leaving Dalimil in disgrace. And now, I find myself her leader. Here. For everything.
Lubo. About the children.
Fear not, you are of course relieved of your responsibility. I would sooner face another horde of Akashic than see them brought up as outlaws. I'll make sure they're safe here.
I don't doubt that you will. And not just the children, but everyone in Dalimil.
And suddenly everyone in Dalimil was cool.
I'll do my best. Can't have all your hard work going to waste.
This is a fantasy after all. Briar's Kiss signboard. The emblem of the Briar's Kiss, pride of Dalimil. The forge is almost as popular with traveling merchants as the trading post's famous healing baths, where the weary can soak away their saddle sores on the way to drink Fang.
I knew I was right not to give up on Lubor. He'll make a wonderful mayor. You mark my words.
Aye, he served the town well enough, but then he is a bearer, born to serve. Long may it last.
Everyone suddenly remembered they actually like him.
Well, I certainly didn't expect it, but Dalimil seems more united than ever. I'll have to redouble my efforts to bring Costness under control. Can't have Lubor showing me up again.
From bearer boy to mayor of Dalimil, how far Lubor has come, and how richly he deserves it.
I shall devote my every effort to creating a haven for man and bearer both. Just like a certain someone else I know. Someone to whom I owe a debt of gratitude.
I knew they'd change their tune. Dalimil would be lost without Master Lubor. As they're only too aware. I doubt they'd have accepted any other bearer as their master.
Bearer or no, Lubor saved this town. And I spat in his face.
Yeah, it'll taste so much sweeter when you don't have an army of Akashic breathing down your neck.
A bit of much-needed peace. Not that it will last.
I keep thinking back to when we tried to drive Lubor from the town.
Thank goodness we failed. Bearer though he may be, we were fools to doubt him.
I see you've met with the bearer of the Burning Quill. Then you'll forgive me if I drop the pretense in your presence, my lord. I have served his grace as the Undying's contact in Dalimil for a good
You don't have to dialogue.
Indeed, it was my great honor to offer your brother safe haven.
Joshua said your cooking is room for improvement. Proud of the kid.
Everyone's happy again, just like they were before.
No, Wrens. Everyone's even happier than they were before. I knew Lubor would make a good mayor.
I've half a mind to give up tobacco altogether. It's hardly worth the effort it takes to light it.
Let me have yours then. I've been practicing with a flint.
A what?
Oh, there. He was talking earlier about that. Using a crystal.
First the merchants call Lubor every name under the sun. Now they're counting on him to keep us all safe.
Trust them to change tack when they see which way the wind's blowing. And after they had us throwing stones at him too.
I always thought Dalimil thrived all the more for having Kupka watching over us. But now he's gone. It's as if we've stepped out of his shadow.
All the shards around here are as spent as mine, and I don't have anyone to send out to hunt for more. Why, oh, why did I sell my bearer? I could have put him to work. Now I have no choice but to work myself.
Lubor is a forgiving soul indeed, agreeing to lead us after we doubted him. I fear that I doubted you too, when first we spoke, Lord Underhill. Never have I been happier to be proven wrong.
Who's gonna run with that? Or the Lord Underhill.
Nothing to report.
Anything I can interest you in? Here you are.
When I'm older, I'm gonna join the town guard and keep everyone safe.
That's my boy. You grow up strong now and protect your mother.
We back.
Fellow who used to run
Everyone
this
is suddenly
took
cool
to
with
his
Lubo now.
heels right after the Fang fell.
Well, if he returns now, we'll gladly welcome him back. As a customer.
We were set upon by a horde of mindless, murderous Akashic, and yet not a single one of my pieces suffered the slightest scratch. A coincidence, do you think? Or craftsmanship so exquisite as to give even such creatures pause? I shall let my customers decide.
Come and bathe in our healing waters. They'll fill you full of vim and vigor. Just the thing after a hard
Can I be the
day's
mayor when I
labour.
grow up? You can, son. So long as you always think of others before yourself. And earn the love and trust of all of those around you.
So now we have a bearer as a mayor. People will flock from all over the realm to see this.
As long as they enjoy the entertainment while they're here.
You there. How would you like some fresh Gizal greens? 2 bunches for 3,000. I'm practically giving them away.
So, you're going to join the Watch after all, then?
I am. Working down the mines made me strong. It's time I gave something back.
Aw,
How about a
everyone's
few
nicer
spicy
now.
sausages to put in your pot, eh? They'll warm you up no end.
The Drake's Farms are still selling well, you'll be pleased to know. Think I'll make Lubor a present of some. Try and get the mayoral seal of approval.
Ginger and ginseng, pimento and pepper, I have it all.
I knew I was right not to give up on Lubor.
You were with the Men of the Rock, weren't you? Thanks for your help fending off the Akashic.
Just settling my debts. If this town hadn't taken me in after Lord Kupka fell, I don't know what would have become of me. Only right that I repay the favor.
Okay, where's the other guy? Yeah, the other gate. Yep.
So, your given name is Clive. I heard Lubor use it when he spoke to you.
Like,
I'll be sure to write to Randalar and propose that Lord Clive Underhill of the League of Merchants be decorated for his services
oh my
to
gosh.
the Republic.
Let's not. Could we not do that? People are gonna be like, who the hell is Lord Clive Underhill?
I never mistreat my bearers.
Wow, you've been bullying your bearers this whole time.
You're not going to believe what happened while you were away.
I thought the place seemed different. Come on, let's head to the inn. You can tell me the story over a flagon.
I like that the flavor text in the background has their own storylines going on. I like that. I'll check some.
Welcome to Dravoj, Sid. Our gate's always open for you and yours.
You're the one who butchered those Akashic fiends, aren't you? We're in your debt. Might only be a matter of time before the flood spills into the village, but until that day comes, we're not budging.
What do you think?
I made myself a pair of bellows, just like Blackthorn showed us. Give him my thanks, will you? These things have stoked a fire under our asses just when our spark was about to go out.
Aww.
I want to play with the hammer, Daddy.
All right. It's about time you started learning the trade.
The people are hopeful. Right, it makes it feel like a real community. The stories.
It was a nasty gash that demon gave you. You sure it doesn't hurt?
Only when I laugh. Oh.
Ah, Sid. Did Blackthorn ever tell you?
How we came to Prentice at the same time, at the same forge. War. The pair of us lost everything before we knew what we'd got. Had no more name days than fingers on our hands, and Vulcan found us begging in the streets. The work was hard. It helped us forget, sometimes too well. When the Forge Master wasn't looking, we'd slip out the back to play knights in armor, like most boys our age.
I still remember.
When old Vulcan found us sparring one day, thought for certain we were for a striping. There was sadness in his eyes, not anger. He shook his head and said, "Swords are for those too stupid to swing a hammer."
Set us straight.
And times proved him right, because we're still pounding away while most of those we made swords for are slumbering beneath the sands. It's not as if I could ever best Blackthorn at sparring anyway. Not the reason I swore to best him at smithing. Not that I've had much luck with that either. It was never for want of trying. We've got a few good years ahead of us yet.
There was a time.
Not so long ago that this village wasn't much more than a streak of bird shit on a boulder. But then they discovered the vein and everything changed. Myths rode in from all four corners of the Velcroy to set up shop.
And each one.
Keen not to be outdone by his neighbor, honed his craft till half the realm's best hammers hailed from Drevosh. Word spread, and soon every knight and noble from Canver to the Belt was clamoring for a piece of our quality steel.
But then...
War started up again. It wasn't more quality that the knights wanted, it was just more. In short, Drevosh was faced with a choice. To swallow its pride, lose its best customer. While pride can fill a heart, it can't fill a belly. I did what I thought best for the village's future.
While Blackthorn...
Blackthorn did what he thought best of.
In the end...
I'd like to think we both did right by Drevosh.
Don't ask me.
That it has a future at all is a miracle in itself. That's thanks to a man who I thought was only part of its past. Without those bellows, Drevosh's days were numbered.
And they still might be.
We don't look after the place. The world's a mess. Can't keep relying on white knights to magically appear whenever trouble turns up on our doorstep. So as hammers, we'll do what we do best. Work the forges, fill the orders, show the realm that we in Drevosh have not given up the fight.
And should those Akashic come calling again,
we'll be ready for them. Wearing some of the finest steel in the Twins, you can be certain of that. I reckon there's a place in Drevosh for both quality and quantity. When it comes to outfitting our own, there'll be no more cutting corners.
Safe travels.
Yeah, there was this. Yeah, okay. I didn't do any of this follow up. Like, hey, how are y'all doing? Hey, free stuff.
It was a nasty gash that demon gave you. You sure it doesn't hurt?
How more free stuff?
It's good to see the men back at work.
Aye, and roast chocobo on our plates again.
Thinks you really care about the NPCs. It's so important for you to give a fuck about the world that you're trying to save. So, these stories
I've got a
are
new
important.
design for a blade. Titan's Razor, I call it. Can cleave through rock as if it were flaxen thread.
You leave our linen alone.
Would you like to see my wares? Here you are. May we meet again.
Are those bellows easy to work then?
They, take a bit of getting used to. I feel like an apprentice again.
Can't wait to try out the new forge. Soon as I've sharpened up this little lot.
Yeah, I just wanted to check. Like, I want to care about the world that I'm trying to see.
There's something about it.
I feel like it's...
Sid, do you have a moment?
By all means.
It's my old master. Seems there's no escaping her. She found some way to send me a letter. And something else. Records from a Waluda prison. Seems they were keeping a lot of bearers there.
How did she come by such a thing?
Finding bearers always was her strong point. And it seems the cells of Balmung Dark are full of them. Foreign captives, the masterless. Bearers no one would miss. And even better for her, bearers with no one to look after them. When ether started lapping at the walls, the jailers fled.
Leaving the bearers to be liberated by whoever happened to come along next.
Sid, I'd like to believe that I've earned your trust by now. And while I'm well aware that you've forbidden Cursebreakers from traveling to Waloed, I can't let those bearers die in their cells. I'd rather risk shipwreck on the Shadow Coast than leave them to starve.
We'll be needing the Enterprise if we're going to navigate the Narrow.
Does that mean...
I'm making an exception, but we travel together. And we stay no longer than we have to. Ash is an inhospitable place at the best of times. We save as many as we can, and we leave.
Thank you, Sid. There was a name in the prison register. A name from my past. Chadwick. Another of my former master's protégés. A gifted soldier, and the closest thing I had to family. The thought of him held captive in that place.
He must be very important to you.
He was. Is.
Then we find him.
The entrance to the prison lies in the shadow of Ravenwit Walls, just beyond the portcullis.
Ah.
We should head there as quickly as we can.
I know where that is.
I only pray there are still bearers alive to save.
As do I, Doris.
We rolled through there earlier.
How long has it been since the jailers of Balmung abandoned their charges? Without food or water, they won't last long.
Doris is waiting for me near Balmung Dark. The longer she's out in the open, the more likely she is to be found by Akashic. I need to hurry.
the witches respawn. Whatever works.
There were no guards, I take it.
None manning the gates, no. It's a different story inside, though. The corridors are crawling with Akashic. Most likely guards left behind when the wardens ran. If Chadwick was being held here, I worry that he may already be.
Don't give up hope just
Might
yet.
as well check.
But let's move quickly. Let me check the ground floor. The ether's thickest there.
Then I'll search the upper level. Good luck, Sid. Stay safe.
Just how bad are the floods inside the walls? Bad enough to turn a bearer? I hope not. We're risking a lot just being here. Better keep my eyes open for signs of life.
Balmung Dark, Writ of Designation. The Kingdom of Waloed hereby designates this facility a prison for the detainment of bearers, both foreign and domestic. The purpose of this facility is to rear and train a Kuza beast for deployment in the field. The aforementioned purpose is a matter of strictest secrecy, and any mention thereof is to be punishable by death. Captive bearers have been provided solely for the pursual of the aforementioned purpose. Express permission is required for use of bearers in any other capacity. Big secret.
So this place was no ordinary
Figure
prison.
paperwork out.
And I doubt they'll have taken the creature with them when they fled.
Ah. I said I was gonna. Clive said he was gonna go downstairs, but I got distracted.
No sign of any bearers yet. I hope you have better luck downstairs.
Quiet. Caution, brother.
Locked up tight.
I have to find the key? Oh. Alright.
Time to fight.
Recommendation concerning Kuza beast deployment. The Kuza has long been recognized as an especially aggressive species. This being the case, it was hoped that successful deployment on the battlefield might be a means of inflicting heavy casualties on the enemy. In exercises conducted thus far, however, the beast has proven incapable of distinguishing between allied and enemy combatants. No shit. As such, deployment alongside regular troops is not recommended. It is proposed instead that bearer captives be employed in order to draw enemy focus. The beast then driven into the fray in order to achieve maximum benefit with minimal loss of Waluder lives.
Minimal loss of Waluder lives. And what happens when they run out of bearers? Even the Imperials take better care of their branded than that.
Memorandum on Kuza beast feeding. Recent supply shortages left us with insufficient resources to feed the Kuza entrusted to our care. Fortunately, the creature was observed to kill and consume the bearers assigned to fight beside it in a mock battle conducted as part of its training. The beast was further observed to enter a state of visible contentment upon feeding in this way, suggesting that live bearers may even be its preferred source of sustenance. Meanwhile, while this behavior is unexpected, it is not unwelcome. Bearers no longer of use for training purposes can now be repurposed as required. Boo.
They were feeding bearers to it. This is even worse than I'd feared.
That's so rude.
Nothing but a Akashic down here. Hopefully things are looking better upstairs. I should go and see how Doris is getting on. No lock downstairs. But I did find out that this place was more than just a prison. Something far more sinister was happening here.
I know. I've been reading some of these documents and... it can't be true, can it? Bearers die every day in service of their masters, but this is so much worse. Pitting bearers against a wild beast armed with nothing but their wits? And all in order to bring about more death. And not just those who could fight, but the elderly, children even, and those who wouldn't. or couldn't, were disposed of. Whatever that means.
I'm afraid it means they were fed to the monstrosity they kept here.
Then we're too late. And I was a fool to bring you here.
Don't say that. Did you find anything else?
A key. But it doesn't fit any of the locks on this floor.
Perhaps it will fit one of the doors downstairs. There's a corridor I haven't searched yet. Finish up here, then come and find me when you're ready.
All right. I'll be there in a moment. If we don't find any survivors, we've risked our lives for nothing. Take care. That creature might still be here somewhere.
Fucked up.
Let's see what we can find down here.
Huh.
A survivor. And she sounds close.
Who are you?
Oh my gosh.
There's no need to be afraid. Are you alone? Are there any other survivors?
Some of the guards. They're still here. But something's wrong with them. Everyone else was eaten by the monster.
Of course there were.
Thank the Founder.
It was worth our coming. But I'd rather we didn't linger. Are you ready?
Ready when you are. You poor thing.
No,
You
we
must
still have to
been
fight the
terrified.
monster.
Did Chadwick send you?
What?
He fought the monster. Distracted it so I could run away. He must have sent you. He promised to free the others too. Where is he? He opened your cell, didn't he? He wouldn't be here otherwise.
Chadwick.
Yep.
Was that?
Yep.
Monster's back! Chadwick, help!
We have to get out of here.
Doris, keep the girl safe.
All right. You put that bearer-eating bastard in the ground. I'll look after the girl. You teach that thing a lesson.
It's so large.
It's out there waiting for me. I can't let it live. Not if it's got a taste for bearers.
Priority. So, good thing I have Joshua with me. Oh hey, it's a bounty.
The beast will wreak havoc if it ever leaves the prison. I can't let that happen.
All yours, Torgal.
So Tetskin is so good. It's so good. Okay.
Finally.
Sid, are you hurt?
I'm fine. I think.
No.
What is it?
A diary. I gave it to Chadwick before we went our separate ways. He was here. Do you think that creature?
I'm sure he fought bravely to the last. The girl is safe thanks to him.
Chadwick. You fool.
Come on. We have to get her back to the hideaway. We don't want his sacrifice to have been in vain.
No. Of course not. I'll see that she's looked after from now on. It's the least I can do.
From what I hear, you've barely left the girl's side in days. I hope she's recovering from her ordeal.
She is. Slowly but surely. She's far tougher than she looks. I thank the flames we found her. If we hadn't...
I know. But we did. I'm sorry we weren't able to save Chadwick.
There's no need to apologize. Without your help, I would never have found out what happened to him. How he fought to the bitter end to save her. To save Haida Marie. That's the man I remember. The man I thought of as a brother.
I wish I could have met him. I'd like to hear more about your past. If you don't mind, that is.
Of course. You already met my former master. She trained Chadwick and I to do two things. Kill and obey. We were supposed to be sold to the highest bidder when the time came. But no bid was ever high enough to convince her to part with us. For years, we were her daggers in the shadows. But we could never quite shake our doubts about the things she made us do. And then, one day, we just couldn't do them anymore. So we escaped. But staying together was out of the question. They would have found us too easily. After so many years of training, the pull to serve was always strong. It scared me to think he might have taken another master, become a dagger in someone else's hand.
But even in captivity, the battles he fought were his own. And he died not as someone's tool, but as a hero.
Haida Marie is proof of that. Bearers can cast off their shackles. And the Cursebreakers will show them how. I'll fight until my dying breath to see it done. For Chadwick, and for all of us.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be counting on you.
I gotta adjust myself.
All this time, my heart has wandered hither and thither in search of the perfect companion. When all along he was here, standing right beside me.
What? Oh, me?
All this time,
Not I.
my heart has wandered hither.
There's so much food in the hideaway. Sometimes, in my cell, my tummy rumbled so loud, the Chadwick would sneak me some gruel from his bowl. I miss him. He would have liked this place.
Did is super married. Clive is super married.
What do you think happened to Miss Middledore? I heard she was kicked out of the university.
Sid, you have to help us.
With what? You didn't take apart another of Mid's contraptions, did you?
No. Well, yes. But that's not what we want to talk to you about.
It's Miss Middledore. She's been acting strange. Very strange. She's barely ever around.
And when she is, she acts like we aren't even there. Her head's in a crowd.
In the clouds.
That's what I said. In the clouds.
Well, she does have a lot on her mind. When did you last see her?
Not long ago. Right after she got back from saving you from Stoneham.
Then it's probably just about the Enterprise. It did take quite a battering on the way there and back.
You didn't break it, did you, Sid? You really should be more careful around Miss Middeldore's inventions.
It's so funny.
Don't listen to her. Even if you did break the Enterprise, you could put it back together, couldn't you?
But who's gonna put Miss Middledore back together? She seems really sad.
She finally gonna see her dad?
Why don't I go and see if I can cheer her up?
You do that? For us? She's in her dungeon.
Don't scare him. It's not a real dungeon.
Thanks for the warning.
Miss Shirley says we're not allowed in the dungeon. But Miss Middledore doesn't mind.
When you return, would you mind teaching the children another lesson? They did so enjoy your last.
Miss Shirley says your books made quite an impression on the children. You've inspired them all to become writers themselves.
Is that so? We'll need to find some more parchment then.
So precious.
Mid, if you have a...
That's it! I knew it! The answer was right here under my arse all along! If this doesn't steer to the skies, nothing will!
To the skies? You aren't trying to give the Enterprise wings, are you?
Why not?
What else would I be doing?
The children seem to think you're avoiding them. They're worried about you. Is this really so important that you need to shut yourself away from everyone?
The Enterprise is already the fastest ship in the realm, and that's with the sea beneath her. But what if she weren't bound to the waves? What if she weren't bound to anything at all? It's not fair. The gods get the skies all to themselves, so I'm gonna do something about it.
I mean, Dion's flying us up there.
Fallen
But...
had their chance, but they relied too much on magic. And see where that got them? But not me. I've discovered how to do it without. Well, almost. First, I need to make a prototype.
And is that a one-woman job?
I believe that she will
Are you
create an
volunteering?
airship.
I'll have you know the Enterprise is my baby. But
I don't know if during the course of the
Godfather's offering
game,
to lend
but
a hand,
maybe, yeah.
I'd be happy to
Maybe
take it.
epilogue-wise.
First, I'll need oil, and not just some old drippings from Miss Molly's spits in the Tub and Crown. Refined stuff, like they make in Ordil. Then I'll need some bone, or shell. Light, strong, preferably no longer attached to the beast it belongs to.
If it's beast bones you're after, I'm sure the curse breakers will know where you might find some.
No, they'll know where you might find some. You're the one who offered to help, remember?
I should speak with one of the curse breakers before I set off for Old Hill. See if I can't find this bone while I'm there as well.
They make an oil down at the docks in Aldale that's as slippery as the sea nasties they render it from. With that and the bone I told you about, I shall be able to finish the prototype.
Has Midadol mentioned a new project yet?
Not exactly. She seems preoccupied, but then again, when isn't she?
Clive. And no sooner have your wounds mended.
Then you find an excuse to go charging once more onto the breach. But only because my wounds are mended. Thanks to the expert ministrations of the best healer this side of the belt. Save your honeyed tongue for Jill. You're talking about killing a god, Clive.
While I may not have Gav's nose,
I know danger when I smell it, and this plan reeks to high heaven. It'll be the last time, promise.
that's what I'm worried about.
Fool, don't you think I'd rather stitch 1,000 of your cuts than never stitch one again?
I do.
What I truly like.
To share my knowledge of healing and herb lore with the realm. Every cure seems like a miracle to the child who knows nothing of medicine.
But teach her medicine.
Suddenly a world without miracles doesn't seem so...
Try to stay out of
I'll
trouble.
use tea stop the fits. I only hope this thing's not.
Thank you, my lord, for taking me in. Everyone here has been so kind. It reminds me of home.
Yes, my lord? His Grace and I.
Often spoke on our travels. Certain saying of his remains with me even now. Duty is the enemy of freedom.
At first.
Thought that he spoke of his own plight. But though he was able to roam the land again, his duty to unearth the truth about Ultima prevented him from being truly free. But I came to understand that he spoke not of himself, but of me.
It was my duty to him.
That his grace judged to be inimical to my own freedom. I believe that this is why he bade me remain here, might last be released from duties. Few others in his position would allow the cares of a humble attendant to weigh so heavily. Take such drastic action in response.
My lord.
I resolved to go then.
I am.
And so was Joshua. I know you fear for him, but I'll do everything in my power to keep him safe.
I do not doubt it.
You are, always been, first shield. I was only ever his temporary protector. Now his grace has bade me protect the hideaway instead.
Thank you, Yote.
May you return safely.
My lord, both of you.
I prithee do not risk yourself unduly.
Haida Marie has taken a liking to her new home. How her spirit survived Balmung Dark unbroken, I'll never know.
Twinside's hundreds of leagues away. That'd be... The crystal is...
All right, Sid. Come to buy us around, have you?
Only if you earn it. Mid needs a piece of light but durable bone for her next project. You've encountered your share.
Or she's gonna pick us up in the airship.
Any ideas?
Most bones are the same.
I
Whack 'em
Mid
hard
might
enough and
pick us
they'll
up in an
break.
airship.
If it's durability you're looking for, shell will serve you better. You know what an adamantus is?
Oh, yeah.
I do. And I know to give them a wide berth. Will any old adamantus do?
Well, with shells, the older the harder. There's a rumour of an ancient adamantus down in Karava, near Old Bidza, or what's left of the village anyway. But don't expect to make quick work of the bastard. There's a reason it's lived as long as it has.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
Normally I wouldn't recommend going anywhere near an adamantus, let alone one that's had a few centuries to let its temper simmer. They're mean bastards, and they only get meaner with age. Why do you think the village of Old Bidser was abandoned?
Off you go then.
I'm gonna check the bounties. A monster born in Balmung Dark, and quite possibly the deadliest beast known to man, Cid would beg you to slay it, not only that the world might be a safer place, but that the bearers who lost their lives to that vile creature might at last be avenged. Forgive our presumption, but knowing what we do of it, I doubt that any but you could emerge from its cage alive. Curse breakers came across this creature while searching for survivors near the abandoned village of Garnick, misled by the abomination's appearance into thinking she might be a local woman. Went to offer their help. Soon it was they who were seeking salvation. The survivors say they could still hear the screams, both those of the white and those of their fallen comrades. Masterless Marauder. The Waluder army captured such beasts and tried to train them to serve. But this particular specimen's training is lost. Whether its captors turned Akashic, the rest of their comrades, or were eaten by their pet when it broke free from its bonds, we'll never know. All we do know is that there is none left alive who knows the words, put an end to its rampage. Only a show of force will suffice. Last of it. This is somewhere in Waloed. I hope that everybody lives, but that might be a big ask.
It's oil. After what happened here, it's a miracle there was any left at all.
Oh.
This should be enough.
And Orava. Yep.
Let's go. Run like the wind. Here we are again. Carava. If you were a tortoise, Torgal, where would you hide?
Not hiding at all. Oh, wait.
Looks like we found him.
It's over.
Adamantoise shell. It is believed an adamantoise will grow a thin new layer to its protective shell once every 2 moons. Considering that many of the creatures live for hundreds of years, it should come as no surprise that the shells of older specimens can be several hands thick and weigh over 50 stone.
I better get these materials to Mid so she can finish her prototype.
Hmm.
Mid, tell me this is all you need.
A thick, noisome lubricant made from the rendered fat of sea beasts, commonly used by shipwrights on the cranes and winches they employ in shipbuilding.
Aw, you make it sound like I asked you to save the world or something.
Tell me this is all you need.
It's most of what I need. After you left, I went over the figures again, and I realised I'd forgotten a 1 and a 0.
And
a cogwheel. Just a tiny one. Though, that's the problem. Gears that small are a bastard to make, and I may have lost the one Blackthorn spent a fortnight toiling over.
wait. The children. When they took apart your scales, there was a tiny brass gear. Now that I think about it, they didn't use it when we put the scales back together.
The young'uns? But why would the... You know what? I don't want to know. I'll keep working on the model. You go and find that cog. Don't look at me like that, Clive. I already apologised to Blackthorn. Miserable old bugger. Besides, you can't expect me to keep track of every nut and nail floating about this place. It's a mess.
Oh my gosh. As far as vocal performances go, I really like Mid's voice actress.
That crystal certainly don't bode well. But just think of all the secrets it must hold. Here, if you're planning on going up there, you could bring a bit back for me, could you?
Like everybody's performance has been really fantastic. But I just really like Mid's. Her voice is awesome. Like the most expressive.
Is Mid still hiding from us?
She wasn't hiding. She's fine. She's just busy working on her next project.
A new invention? What is it? What is it? Is it an airship? I bet it's an airship!
Do you think she'll let us help?
That just so happens to be why I'm here. She needs something special, something only you three can provide. A brass gear. A tiny one. One that might fit on, say, a set of scales?
Oh, the one you forgot! We remember!
We saved it, just in case.
Clive.
It's in the bag of bits.
Clive is not an engineer. He's not an engineer.
Since your lesson, we've been disassembling, then reassembling everything we can find. All the pieces that are left over, we keep under our beds, just in case.
That's good to know.
Look! I found it! Is that all? Just the gear? We have more parts if Mid needs them.
That's all for now. But I'll let Mid know about your hoard. Just in case.
Thanks, Sid. Back for another part? We've got screws and bolts and nails and knobbles and noodles and,
Has Midadol mentioned a new project yet?
Well, did they have it?
An overlooked component of Mid's deconstructed scales remains a mystery to all but Mid.
They did. And they kept it somewhere nice and safe. Will it work?
Will it work? He's perfect! You're a genius, Clive.
What exactly are you going to use it for?
Only the most important job of all. The wings aren't going to move on their own, but with the right cog in the right place. Well, you just wait and see.
Oh, her prototype. A little baby version.
That should do it. Here goes nothing. Titan's tits.
It wasn't supposed to fly, was it?
Of course it was supposed to fly. Wouldn't be much of an airship if it didn't. Honestly, these bloody engines are driving me mad. I was so sure this would be the day she soared. The Mithril engine was made to make dreams come true.
I totally believe she's gonna crack
Maybe
it, though.
this is one dream the world's better off without. Show folk how to take flying. It won't be long till they're raining death down on each other. People will lose their homes. Children, their mums and their dads. Like I lost mine.
I'm sorry.
Well, she did quit school because they wanted her to
So am I,
effectively make
Clive.
weapons, right?
So am I. Sorry that I have to choose. Do I follow my head? Or do I follow my heart?
Good question. The first time I stood on the deck of your ship, felt the wind in my hair. It was like I was flying. But imagine how it would feel to actually do it.
My dad always said there were two ways of living life. Chasing a dream or shuffling to your grave. And he were right. Right about a lot of things. Not that I like to admit it. People need dreams to chase. Especially in a world like this. Right. When this is over, I'm gonna take all my Mithril engines to Zemeckis and sling them over the edge.
Oh.
I won't have my dream end up turning into someone else's nightmare.
But all that hard work.
All that hard work will not be used for war, Jamie. But it ain't like it'll be gone. Tell me, Clive, have you ever been on a treasure hunt?
Not since Joshua and I were boys. Why do you ask?
Because I'm gonna bury the engine schematics and leave behind a little riddle telling people where to find them. A really hard one, so that only the most dedicated dreamers will ever be able to work it out.
So she will crack it, but it'll be a treasure hunt for future generations.
I can picture it now. Some daft general squinting at the words with a gormless expression on his mug. Like that one, yeah.
Right.
Of course, if I'm putting this engine at the end of a treasure hunt, I'll still need to make it a treasure worth hunting for. Won't be much of a prize if it couldn't even make a toy boat fly after all. My dad always said, dream big. But it ain't the size of a dream that's important, is it, Clive? Only that it's a good one. And I reckon I've got a fair few good uns left in me.
I'm sure you do.
But yeah, the world as it is now is not ready for airships there. Aww. Ned's dangerous dream of flight, immortalized in miniature.
What shall I do with your model? You spent a lot of time on it. We both did.
What, that old thing? Not healthy to cling to your failures, Clive. They'll weigh you down, you know.
Sound advice.
Still, I suppose my prototypes will probably be worth a fair bit when I'm as famous as Bart's the Builder. Seeing as you're always strapped for coin, suppose I can give it to you. Just make sure you get a good price when you do come to part with it.
I'd say that was up to you as much as me.
You're not leaving already, are you?
You have chosen somewhere a bit more down to earth for your chat with Ultima. Then I could have come with you. Made a name for myself. Of sitting on my arse while his Imperial Fancy Pants gets all the glory.
Make a name for yourself.
Without the Enterprise, we wouldn't have saved Jill. Would have made it to Ash. Wouldn't have escaped from Stonia with our lives. None of this would have been possible had you not followed your dream. You promised us. Now I must keep mine.
You better bloody had to and all.
I'll be having his name back. Give it to Gav, maybe. Or Jill. Aye, definitely Jill.
Enjoy it while you can, Clive.
Because once that crystal's cracked, I'm going through with my plan. Easy turning my back on a dream I chased for so long. You know what the best thing about dreams is, Clive? Ever in short supply. We keep talking like I'm the only one ever to have set her sights on the skies. And there might be someone up there already.
Imagine that, eh?
Hey, maybe when his Imperial Fancy Pants gets back, ask him to take me up there so I can see for myself.
Till then, though.
Be down here with everyone else. No way. Oh.
Give a melon off, Clive.
Is that upstairs?
I will not let them be forgotten. Sid, may I have a moment?
Of course.
It is an honor to finally speak with you. My name is Herman. I've been with the Cursebreakers for some time now, and I wish to be deployed to Ash. Any assignment will do.
No. The lands across the Narrow are too dangerous. I will not send good men and women to risk their lives needlessly. Why would you want to go back?
I need to retrieve something. Something important. I was raised in an orphanage. The Badbach Conservatory. Or rather, I was held captive there. It was not a place of nurture. It existed solely to turn bearer children into mindless weapons. We were tortured until we feared no pain. Tormented until our hearts turned to stone, and few ever survived long enough to become tools of the last king.
I can't imagine.
I lost so many. I can't even remember all their names, but they must be remembered. They cannot fade away, faceless and forgotten. The Institute was run with military precision. Every child measured, every name recorded, every death logged with meticulous care. Sid, allow me to travel to Ash and recover the registry so that my brothers and sisters might live on.
No, I'll do it.
You were a good friend, Herman. But the fact remains that Ash is simply too dangerous.
Sid, please. Even should it cost me my life.
Too dangerous for you, Herman. But not for me. I'll go to Bad Bach and find the registry.
You will?
I won't let you risk your life.
I don't know how to thank you.
You can start by telling me where I'll find this orphanage.
Vie de Grace. Hidden in a forest, overlooking the plains.
All right. I'll see what I can find there.
May the mothers guide you. The plains of Vie de Grace have haunted my dreams since I escaped from the orphanage. I can't say I was looking forward to returning.
So there's one moment you think you've freed the realm from her fate. The next, a darker one rears up to replace it. What awaits us when we finally attain release? True freedom? Or something else entirely?
You just sit here and just muse or sassy musings? Okay. I feel like that's what he does. Yeah, I have to fight that thing. I'll bang it out. Oh. It's fine. Whoops, it's an S rank. Should be fine. Right? I'm fine.
Another of the royalist guard dogs. Quite a specimen of his too.
And I didn't die. Almost. But didn't. Needed those things.
No match for you, eh, Torgal?
Joshua's just like, I'm here too. Yeah, I feel like this is gonna be relevant. I don't know when this... Do I need to, like... have it equipped? Give me one of these. It's been a minute. I have the power. Max. Using that, so... Diamond dust. Right. Have I knocked out all the S rank hunts on first try? No. I think I fumbled once, which was the chocobo fight actually. I think it was actually the chocobo fight because it kept casting Comet and I was not used to the attack rhythm yet for that. But it's fine. Yeah, we're cool, we're cool, we're cool. And we're fine. So where's the other one? It's like Garnek. Oh, it's right there. Is it in Garnek? There's no way two hunts are that close to each other. There's actually one more hunt left. I think I can craft the thing. Oh. The entrance is yonder. Fine. Billy Goat. Live the Billy Goat.
This must be the orphanage. Hopefully the registry is still here.
Conditioning schedule. Today's exercises will consist of the press yard, 20 sandbags for such duration as instructor shall dictate. The furnace, burn intensity to be gradually increased. Live combat, 1 to 3 hellhounds, depending on performance.
Conditioning. This is nothing short of torture.
Yeah. Badbach Conservatory, writ of incorporation. The Kingdom of Waloed hereby incorporates this institution wherein juvenile bearers are to be granted the opportunity to give themselves in service to the state as soldiers. Trainees succumbing to the crystal's curse or otherwise perishing are to be disposed of with all haste. The graveyard is strictly reserved for the uncursed. Bearer disposal of the found is punishable by death.
Disposed of? Herman wasn't exaggerating. It's a wonder he survived this place. I need to find that registry.
I have recently learned that my own daughter was among the children turned to stone by the brutal training I subjected them to. I had not so much as thought of her, handing her over to the authorities as a babe. But inquiries with the military confirmed it. It was her. I had been torturing my own flesh and blood. Now I see her. Today, one of the children smiled at me in the hope of scraps. First one. Smile she inherited from her mother I killed for giving birth to a bearer. Ghosts have all come back to haunt my daughters, my wives, all of them. Those children. So many have died at my hand. Bear the guilt no longer. So, decided, tomorrow I too must die. It will be the last order I give those poor wretches, last torment I subject them to. I will command them to tear me limb from limb, and inter my accursed corpse beneath the white tree. Crooked hands reach to the sky and supplicate, and beside me, shame, curse, the record of all their names, all those I have wronged.
This reads like a suicide note.
Yeah.
Did the director go through with his plan? There's only one way to find out.
Yeah, it does.
Forked white tree. This must be the place.
But what does this one say? Oh, I can grave rob. Oh boy.
Could he really be buried here? There's something hidden among the roots. Let's see. This must be the registry.
Badbach Conservatory. Registry of Bearer Losses. Hans, 10 years old. Lithification. Alfred, 9 years old. Succumbed to conditioning. Franz, 12 years old. Lithification. Paulina, 10 years old. Emaciation. Bruno, 11 years old. Disciplined for attempting flight. Joanna, 12 years old. Disciplined for attempting flight. Reinhard, 9 years old. Come to conditioning. Marta, 10 years old. Conditioning. Lothar, 12 years old. Dietrich, 11 years old.
So many names. This place was a slaughterhouse. And where is the architect of all this misery?
There you are. Fine.
It was only a matter of time, I suppose. This place is cursed.
Fine. Thank you, Day. Bye-bye.
Not done here. Let's get the registry back to Herman.
I hear that you traveled to Ash, Sid. Did you by any chance recover the names of my fallen friends?
I did. Yes.
Side quests. Concise and disturbingly detailed record of bearer orphan deaths. The Badbach Conservatory.
If I may, the bearer registry.
I'm gonna stretch. Like, need to personally.
The director was a brutal man. He got no worse than he deserved.
The registry was all I found beneath the tree. There was no sign of a body. Nor any record of what happened to the children after the orphanage closed.
I pray that at least some of them survived. All their names are here. The ones we lost. My friends. My light in those dark times. I can still remember their faces. Like it was yesterday. Children who were taken from their bunks in the morning, never to return. No explanation ever offered.
They'd be happy to know that you survived, Herman.
But why did I make it out alive, when so many others died in that awful place?
It's not your fault. And blaming yourself won't bring them back. Honor their memory. See that their names live on. That way, at least. They're never truly gone.
Thank you. Sid, I'm going to write a book. An account of the horrors of Badbach, and the spirit of those its custodians sought to crush. All of Valisthea will know of our suffering, and in the name of those I lost, I will not let it happen again.
Neither will I.
These records would have been buried for all eternity, were it not for you. Thank you. The realm will hear of Badbach. And I pray that the tale of my fallen friends will spare future generations the horror we endured. Thank you for helping keep their memory alive.
I wonder if I can craft that sword. Oh, God. Oof. Where was this again? It is incarnate. Really so close to each other. Pick this up on the way over.
I was wondering if you could help me.
It depends what with.
A bearer, but recently freed from his bonds, is keen to join the Curse Breakers. As you know, the work we do is not easy, which is why we test every volunteer's suitability. I was hoping you could oversee this one's evaluation.
I don't mind, but why this one?
Because he wants to be a scout. Our ranks are filled with men and women capable of breaking chains and putting slavers to the sword. But scouting, we're few with the nose for that, which is why we still rely so heavily on Gav. And since he accompanies you on so many of your missions, I thought you might be better placed to recognize the traits in him that we should look for in those who'd fill his boots.
Sounds reasonable.
So you happy to oversee the boys' test, then?
One can never have too many scouts.
Truer words, Sid. I'll let the initiate know that you'll be attending his trial, and that he is to proceed directly to Northreach in readiness.
No time like the present, eh?
No time like the present. I'll await you there.
Okay.
Northreach. I don't suppose they could have chosen somewhere closer.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there. Let's stock up what... Ta-ra then.
For now. But you'd better come back, or I'll fly up there and drag you home by your ear.
Thank you, Karen.
Think you'd find the thought appealing. Look, just don't die, alright? A change in leadership's bad for business. You're off to kill a god, so what? You've done everything else you put your mind to, haven't you?
You could do this too. Going purse weighing you down? It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here.
What do you want?
One more dark stick. Circle.
Anything else?
Oh, actually.
So what do I owe the honor? What do you want? That it? Fine.
Oh, the veil. You definitely want to check.
Nazaire might at least have mentioned where in Northreach he'd be testing this recruit.
I'm nervous. Is it alright to be nervous?
I don't care either way, so long as you do as I tell you. Well met, Sid. This is the initiate. Ember, present yourself.
At your service, Master.
Please, just Sid. There are no masters here. Your life is your own.
Oh, of course. Thank you, Sid. The sergeant says you'll be evaluating me at my trial.
To become a scout, yes.
Baby.
You are aware of the dangers inherent in that role.
I am. But I swore I'd face them. Just like the man who saved my life.
And who would that be?
Gav. It was him who found me and freed me.
Oh.
No magic, no support, just one man and his nose. Came and sniffed me out. It taught me what one man can do if he puts his mind to it. And I've been training ever since, so that one day I can be someone's saviour, just like Gav was mine.
I'm sure he'd be flattered. You clearly have good intentions, Ember. And it sounds like you're under no illusions. Stick to this path and you'll make a fine curse-breaker.
So, what? Have I passed?
Hold on.
You haven't even started yet.
What?
Now listen. Not far from here is an Imperial lookout, Eastwatch. The guards there record all their sightings in a logbook. You are to find it and bring it here.
And bring it here, right. Anything else?
No. Sneaking into a heavily guarded Imperial outpost and stealing the logbook would be quite sufficient. You will need to assess the situation, determine a point of entry, create a distraction and effect an escape, all without being discovered and thrown into an Imperial oubliette.
Ember, Gav isn't our best scout because he can do everything. It's essential that you know your limits.
Know my limits, right.
Oh my gosh.
I won't let you down.
Concerned.
It shouldn't be as dangerous as I made out. But keep a weather eye on him all the same, would you?
Concerned.
On my way.
Even now, the capital has moved. The Empire keeps the watchtowers overlooking royal meadows and the Sea of Grace manned. But only by a skeleton crew. It's a trial, not a death sentence.
Okay, but I still have concern.
Yeah!
Where is this left turn?
It's clean kills. Perhaps your Ember really is ready. Or maybe not. Damn it.
Ember, draw your sword!
I can't!
Oh, baby.
Then run!
If you want him, you'll have to go through me.
Vogel, kill!
Ember, are you... Gone. Of course. Scouts really are a rare breed. Back to Northreach it is, then.
A fortress?
Who'd you think?
Not here.
I didn't expect you back so soon. Where is Ember? How did he fare?
I thought I'd find him with you. He must have fled. I followed him to Eastwatch, where I found him being set upon by a wild Avis. He was just standing there. Didn't even draw his sword. I had to step in and take care of things. But by the time I had, he was nowhere to be seen. I assumed he'd set off in your direction, but apparently not.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sid. I knew the boy had a nervous streak, but he seemed like...
The right man for the job?
Oh my gosh.
I believe this is the logbook you tasked me with retrieving.
Hey? How did you... Don't you tell me you breached the tower while Sid was busy saving your skin.
See the distraction?
What? Wasn't that what you asked me to do? To bring the thing back without getting caught?
He has you there, Nazaire. And he did it all on his own.
He made Sid the distraction.
Sid, he
did what he thought was best. And now I have to decide whether I agree.
Of course. We'll await your evaluation back at the hideaway. Don't you leave my sight.
Yes, Sergeant.
But did you shit your pants, though?
This won't be an easy decision.
I think the deciding factor is whether or not you actually shit your pants.
I'll take my chances in the wild before I let some noble take any more of my coin.
You should have seen him. The thing didn't stand a chance.
Yeah, neither did you, I hear. Welcome back, Sid.
Welcome back, Sid.
Yes. Welcome back. Trip wasn't too much of a pain in the arse, I hope. Truth be told, it was me who suggested roping you in to help with the trial. But from what I hear, things didn't go quite as planned.
No, they most certainly did not.
Seriously? But seriously, though? Seriously? I mean... He did remember the mission. Like, he did stay focused. Right, there's definitely room for improvement. What if I say no? What happens? What are are there consequences to my actions? I am curious. Does it matter? Okay.
Ember lost his nerve in the face of a beast of prey, but he didn't lose heart. He pressed on, and he achieved his aim. And is that not what we ask of our scouts?
Indeed it is. Thank you for your honest appraisal, Sid. The fact remains, however, that Ember will not always have a battle-hardened warrior on hand to pluck him from the jaws of peril. All I have gleaned from this trial is that without someone watching his back, Ember is little more than a liability.
Wait, Sergeant. Ember still has much to learn, it's true. And this time he was found wanting. But But I'd say he's due a second chance nonetheless. After all, he did do as you asked.
With a bit of hard work, any hand can be made to hold a blade, and any mind can conquer its fears. But a scout's nose is different. You've either got one, or you ain't. And by sniffing out that log, young Ember here has shown he has a conch and a half. Wouldn't do to waste it now, would it?
Fine. One more chance.
I'll do whatever you ask. I'll spend my days and nights in the pit if I have to. I'll show you. Just you wait.
Daft as a brush, that one. But his heart's in the right place. Just like someone else we know. And if you ask me, we've been leaning on him for far too long. That time the curse breakers took some of the weight off his shoulders, I reckon.
It couldn't hurt.
Just don't tell Gav I said so, will you? I won't have him thinking he's been hard done by. Next thing you know, he'll be asking for a day off. Chance would be a fine thing. Back to work.
Forgive me, Sid. This did not play out as I expected.
Things rarely do these days. But that's why we need men like Ember more than ever. Men who can make the best out of a bad situation. Remember that.
I will, Sid. Thank you. Sid, I wanted you to know. I will be taking personal responsibility for Ember's combat training. And I will not let you down.
Okay. Let me see if I can bang out this one. I want to make this sword.
Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia.
Is it in the town? Oh, you haunted?
No need to ride from here.
Like you're haunted.
Harmon's madness lives on.
All yours, Torvald.
that all? Is that the thing? Like, did it drop the things that I need? No, it didn't. See the pattern on the surface of the spherical gem shifted. One would think turning storm must surely be a trick of the light.
Rest in peace.
And that's all the hunts. Oh, I wanted to visit the Vale.
Do you see anything you like? I do like a customer who knows what he wants.
What if I...
An
bought a bunch of
excellent
these?
choice.
What am I gonna do with all this money?
I do like a customer who knows what he wants. You've a keen eye. An excellent choice. I do like a customer who knows what he wants. You've a keen eye. I do like a customer who knows what he wants. Come back again.
The Dame actually cares about this town, unlike the Duke. He's only interested in picking our pockets to line his own.
The garrison is threatening to pull their sentries from the markets if we don't cooperate.
Oh.
Then we'll just post our own!
I would speak with this Duke about the demands he's made of me and my fellow traders.
Yeah? And why would he want to speak with you? Now piss off!
Saw the captain just now. Wasn't wearing his uniform.
Because he handed it in along with his sword. Said he'd find a better way to protect the town.
Hang the Duke and his bloody garrison.
The bastard's naught but a craven who'd rather hide behind his toy soldiers than fight.
Your town needs you. I need you. But the Duke would have me clapped in irons.
Oh gosh.
Do you have a moment, Clive?
What is it?
It's the Duke, unsurprisingly. His Eminence has assumed full control of the garrison and put every able-bodied man to work on the fortifications. The town was left all but unguarded, so Philippe was compelled to form a citizen's watch to fill the void. And though my dear boys have been characteristically willing to assist him in this, they want for bodies. So I was wondering if you would lend them your strength, that the people of Northreach might sleep easier, if only for a few nights.
Of course.
Of course. Whatever you need.
Thank you, Clive. What would I do without you? Philippe told me he had men stationed at...
Where can I find the mistress of this establishment?
Here, my lady.
Oh.
To whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
My name is Sabine, and it is my displeasure to be the daughter of the Duke of Oriflamme, who I understand is causing you and your town no small amount of trouble. I wish to speak to you about what might be done.
Very well. Let us speak. I trust you'll forgive me, Clive.
Absolutely. Our conversation can wait.
Please, proceed.
As you know, my father is a most overbearing and supercilious man, and I join you in objecting to his every action. Indeed, I owe you my thanks for continuing to argue against his reckless plans. Yet I fear he is not one to be swayed by reason. No. He must be made to face the consequences of his actions.
And who would make him do this?
I would. Myself and several other like-minded individuals. Were you to join us, we would surely have the strength to drive him from Northreach for good.
Does that not seem a trifle... drastic?
Drastic action is precisely what is called for. Unless you are content to see your people downtrodden and dispossessed. My father would have it that citizens exist only to serve the Empire.
that they should be forced to make every sacrifice to ensure her revival. But he is wrong. It is not the people who must serve the Empire, but the Empire who must serve her people. He's always been like this. Scornful of the opinions of anyone he judged beneath him. But he cannot be allowed to ride roughshod over the common folk any longer. We must fight him by all possible means.
Fight him? No. My purpose is to quell the tension in Northreach, not to stoke it. Respectfully, my lady. Our only chance of saving this town depends upon every one of us uniting against our common enemy. Your father and his followers included. While I understand your frustrations, I cling to the hope that he may yet be won round.
False hope, I assure you. But I see that your mind is made up. I shall bother you no longer. If you will extend me the same courtesy, I bid you good day.
She certainly has spirit.
Indeed. But unfortunately for us, that spirit is only likely to harden the Duke's resolve, which may be enough to seal the fate of this town. Not that she cares. This is all about her and her father.
Families.
I'm sorry, where were we? Ah, yes. I was about to tell you of Philippe's plans for the town watch, but perhaps it's better that you heard them from him. I believe he's in the market, if you'd be so kind as to seek him out.
Right away.
It's just a pity I cannot join you. I'd like to see the two of you in action together.
Girl. Same.
The task of organizing the town watch has been taking up a great deal of Philippe's time of late. And the rest he spends guarding the main gate to the markets. You'll find him there, most likely.
It's not only control of the garrison he wants, it's the whole of Northreach.
You heard what she said? The Duke won't stop until the town is his! Are we going to allow that?
The Lord leaves his tower to build a new keep. Her town split asunder, the lady, she weeps.
One at a time now. There's enough for everyone.
Thank you. We won't forget this.
We don't have much, but the dame had us empty the Vale's larders to see these poor souls fed. Because that is what we do.
I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for the dame. But I'm with the Duke on this one. If turning this place into a fortress is what it takes to protect.
How long will it take to repair Caernarvon?
That depends, your lordship. Much of the fort will need rebuilding entirely.
Hang the Duke and his...
The way things are going at the garrison, it'll be up to us to defend the town soon.
With what? Some carrots and a collar of brawn?
So you are content to abandon the... Please, I beseech you. If you are a true son of Northreach, you must fight to defend your home.
That's exactly what I am doing, milady.
Or trying to, at least. The land is crawling with fiends, and someone has to keep watch.
Even when our true enemy is hiding in the garrison? Fine. You're not the only able-bodied man in Northreach. Thank you so much for your help.
Okay.
She cornered you too, then?
Could hardly get a word in edgeways. Like father, like daughter, eh?
She made an uninvited appearance at the Vale earlier, hoping to convince the Dame to join her in fomenting rebellion.
I bet that went well. Her ladyship seems to have a way with people. Anyway, what brings you here?
Our mutual friend thought you might welcome some help.
Oh, she did she? Right as always. In fact, you're just the man. We've had some reports, you see. Sightings of, you know what.
They're back.
Seems that way. All over, too. We haven't been able to confirm anything yet, but if you're willing, you could go and see what's what.
Right. Where should I look?
You know Grieger's Weep? One of the sightings places them somewhere on its shores.
I'm on my way.
Thank you, Clive. I'll look into one of the other sightings. Let's rendezvous back here later.
Okay. Not terribly fun.
Come on. Damn it. The reports were true. I need to stop them before they get to the town. It's over. Call that a test, Ultima?
Clive, it's me. Are you all right?
I am. But it seems the reports were true. The thralls have returned. I dispatched the few that I found, though.
Well, that's something, I suppose. But what were they doing south of town? They all came from the north last time. We might be able to fend off an attack from one side or the other, but from both?
Do you have eyes in the north?
Some. I should probably go and have a look, though, just to be sure. Now, you head back to Northreach. I want you there just in case war breaks out while I'm away.
What do you mean?
Her ladyship's been busy working her magic on the townspeople, stirring up ill feeling towards her father. But she'll have her marching on the barracks if we're not careful.
What? This is exactly what the Dame was afraid of. I'll do what I can to calm things down. Be careful out there, all right?
Don't worry, I'm not like you. One sniff of those things and I'm running back to town screaming blue murder.
Gosh.
Do you not see, Father? The people of Northreach have given enough, and only a fool would ask for more.
Listen to me, Sabine. Where would our people be without their country, hmm? The Empire is their sword and their shield. It is she that ensures they can live without fear. And now she teeters on the brink. Without their sword, how will the people fight? Without their shield, how will they protect their kin? Can the unarmed stand against the advancing hordes? No. But there is yet hope. A new shield, a new sword. A new empire. We can rebuild Sandbreck, just as Great Grieger wills it.
Perhaps we could, Father. But we don't want to. Not if it is built on the broken backs of the people.
Please, let us not quarrel in the street. You must see that no good will come of this. Our fight is not with each other, but with the threat that draws ever closer to our gates. A threat that your sword has yet to rid us of, Your Eminence.
You will hold your tongue, whore! You may have filled my daughter's head with your heresy, but I will not be corrupted.
Corrupted? Your daughter's opinions are her own, as you would know if you had ever deigned to listen to her. At least I hope they are your opinions, and not posturing born of a family feud. Northreach deserves better than that.
Northreach deserves better than you, Carla. Yes, I know who you are. The slut of Twinside who bedded a Branded.
Jealous, are you? That a woman might choose a bearer over a pious man of Grieger.
Clive! I met a swarm of thralls coming south from Oriflamme. Hundreds of them. Too many to count.
Oh, fuck. No. Work on the fortifications has scarcely begun. We will retreat to Caer Norvent and there make our stand. Did you hear me? That was an order!
While this is but a heartfelt plea, let us make our stand here and protect our homes. Protect those that we love. Together, for Northreach!
You heard the dame. What are we waiting for? Pikemen to the gates. Archers to the roofs. Quickly, come on!
But she is but a common...
whore, yes. And we'd follow her to the gates of hell. The men have their orders, and they look like following them. I got them spaced out at regular intervals. Whichever direction the thralls strike from, there'll be someone there to meet them.
Thank you, Philippe. Rest assured the people will play their part. The herbalist has donated her stock of medicines to me. Should any of your men be injured, take them to the Vale. We'll see to them there.
Thank you, milady. I will.
I'll play my part too. You still want for numbers. Unlike the enemy. I only hope I can go some way to evening the odds. Philippe, can I leave the south in your hands? I doubt the thralls by the lake were the last of their number.
Of course. I'll lead a party down that way so we don't get taken by surprise. What about you?
I'll make my way up the road to Oriflamme.
Joshua's also here.
Fought a few of these things. And while I can't promise to hold them all back, I should be able to thin the herd.
All right, but take care.
Thank you, both of you.
You can thank us when it's over.
Till then, madame.
It's 2:07 a.m. I think I'll be able to do all of those side quests today.
When the fighting begins, we can take refuge in the barracks. We'll be safe there.
See that you come back safe, Clive. And we shall do everything we can to ensure the town is still here when you do.
Captain said to bring our wounded here.
And we'll be ready for them. We've got ointments and linens aplenty.
I have served the Duke for many years, and I hope to do so for many more. But I cannot turn my back on these people. Our people.
Merciful Creaker, wherefore would you forsake me?
Father.
Oh my gosh.
We can help with the wounded.
Hopefully you won't have to.
If any get by, you can trust we'll be here to meet them head on.
Run like the wind.
There are so many of them.
Not for long.
Is it over?
No. It's only just begun.
Oh, what the hell? Final Fantasy Spirits Within.
That looks to be the last of them. I wonder how the others fared. Better hurry back to town. Come on, Torgal.
Clive, it's good to see you.
And you. The road to Oriflamme is clear. How did you and your men fare?
Well, we ended up fighting for our lives down by the lake. Took a few nicks, but nothing the girls of the Vale can't put right.
Glad to hear it.
Well, it seems we've survived. For the time being, at least. I thank you both for answering the call.
You were right. And I was wrong. About everything. I had thought that the only way to unite the people was under the banner of Empire. That without a strong hand to guide them, they would drift apart. To be borne hither and yon by the eddying currents of fate. But you brought them together. Not by force, nor by the exercise of goddess-given authority, but by simply being one of them. By knowing what they feel, because you feel it yourself.
Our purpose was ever the same, Your Eminence. You were merely distracted by a loftier vision of empire and glory, while our eyes beheld matters closer to home.
You have the right of it again. As did you, Sabine. His Radiance said it himself. Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. I forgot that. And I am sorry.
Wild.
I'm sorry too, Father. I should never have taken things so far. I only wanted you to understand how the people felt. How I felt. But my anger got the better of me.
Do not blame yourself, my dear. This was my doing. I should have listened to you. To all of you.
Your Eminence, your Ladyship, I do not doubt that you came here with the best of intentions. But I believe the same could be said of us all. We all want safety, security, prosperity. Not just for Northreach, but for the entire realm. And we may yet achieve it. If only we work together. Will you join us in this?
Yes. We shall.
Thank you, Your Eminence. Now that that is settled, I must go and see to the wounded. The Vale's doors are always open to any soldier in need of relief. And today there are more than ever before.
Madame Isabel is a rare soul indeed. In these dark times, I see that it is not men like me who should lead the realm.
Wild.
But women like her.
You're right. If only I'd listened to her when I had the chance.
Forgive me for saying so, milady, but you still do. The Dame said it herself. We can turn things around. We just have to work together. And that goes for you, too. You're one of us now.
One of you.
Well said, Captain. Let this be a new beginning. Not only for Sanbreque, but for us.
Well, since there's nothing more to be done here, I should see if Isabel needs any help moving the wounded.
You too are a friend of Madame Isabel's, are you not? A sellsword won over to the cause by her brave example. Remarkable.
Are you
I
pining?
only wanted what was best for Northreach, for Sanbreque, and I still do. But this time, I will go about things the right way, in concert with others, rather than in spite of them.
Thanks for your help, Clive. We couldn't have done it without you. Now all we need is for their eminences to start pulling their weights.
Thanks for standing with us.
I'm sorry we didn't sooner.
How goes the treatment of the wounded? I'd be happy to man one end of a stretcher if it would help.
You've helped quite enough for one day, Clive. Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Oh, but I must. After all you've done for this town, it is the very least you deserve.
Tell me, if Northreach had fallen, what would you have done? A woman of your means could find a home anywhere in the realm, but I sense you would rather have died here.
It's a long story.
For you, madame, I have all the time in the world.
Oh.
Very well. Long ago, I had a life in the Crystalline Dominion. I was Carla then, courtesan to the nobility. So sought after was I that it was only they who could afford my time. Alas, those halcyon days were not to last. For naive as I was, I fell in love with a bearer. He was my master's guard, the gentlest man I have ever known. After they discovered us together, he was whipped bloody and forbidden from ever looking at me again. And so we fled. Not that we had anywhere to flee to. We wandered, aimless and starving, half dreading, half praying that the next day would be our last. Until we found ourselves here, in Northreach. It was the Veil that took us in, that fed us, clothed us, and healed our hurts. Those that could be healed, at least. My love was already too far gone.
He passed away.
He did. Not long after we arrived. But at least we were able to share a few moments of peace before the end. It was the greatest gift I have ever received. But the generosity of this town and her people did not end there. The men and women of the Vale supported me through my grief. Shared in it, though I was still a stranger to them. They treated me like a sister. And so I swore that I would always do the same. That I would return the kindness that Northreach showed me. That I would repay my debt to the Vale.
Thank you, Isabel, for sharing this with me.
You're a lot like him, you know. Perhaps that is why I have such a soft spot for you. Never stop fighting, Clive. And I shan't either. I know that it will not be easy to keep Northreach together. But our efforts will be rewarded. Just look at us now. The people, the soldiers, even the Duke of Oriflamme and his daughter, all united in defense of this town that we have come to call our home. And what of you? Can we count on your support too?
Always.
The emblem of the Vale, Northreach's far-famed house of ill repute. Town, the gateway to the imperial capital of Oriflamme, where waves of old money and new lap against the opposing sides of the.
We have brought Northreach together. Now the fight begins to keep her together. For if this town is to survive, we must all play our part. Including you, Clive.
This the last one?
Just a little further.
We did it! Kiss me.
There's no need to worry any longer.
One of the dames, aren't you? Leave it to her to spot an able body.
When darkness descended, the line did not break. Though full sorely tested, secure was their fate.
We'll have your blades oiled and return to you by nightfall.
Take as long as you need.
Thanks for standing with us.
I'm sorry we didn't sooner.
They're not here anymore?
You alright?
Something troubling you?
No more than usual. It's just... Etta's baby will be coming soon, and I wanted to make something for it.
I'm sure she'd like that.
Back in the north, families would always make gifts when a bairn was on the way. Yeah, let the little tykes know they were welcome in their new homes, like.
So, what's the problem?
Well, the problem is that Etta's due any day now. I don't know if I'll be ready in time.
Is there anything I can do to help?
You know, there just might be.
All right then. What exactly are we making?
A good luck charm. But not just any good luck charm.
Not just any.
No. One made from the feather of a silver chocobo. There's naught lucky in all the realm, or so we used to say back home anyway. Thing is, they're hard to come by. Had Otto and Karen check with their suppliers, but nothing. I'd try and track one down myself, only...
Only the big day is fast approaching. And that's all you need. A feather.
I have a chocobo.
That or the bird whose horse it's attached to, aye. I was gonna start by asking around with traveling traders plying the northern borders.
I will.
Well, there's no shortage of those passing through Martha's. I think I might make that my first port of call. I'll let you know if I find anything.
You're a good friend, Clive. I won't forget this.
Wait, what? Don't I have a chocobo?
Can't say I've ever seen a silver chocobo myself, but I have seen one of their feathers. Look just like a normal one, only silver, obviously. Well, grey.
How's it going, Wall? Ah.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
Good? Going good? Good to hear. Find. Every epic starts with a single word. Every symphony a single note. This is but the beginning, and forever shall your legend be told. fore'er shall your legacy be sung.
All yours. Best of luck out there, Sid.
Aha! Frickin' more hunts. The Grim Reaper. There is a saying among the Imperial soldiers of the Northreach garrison: steer clear of the drowned tower, lest the spectre sickle reap your root. Speak in typically uncouth terms of the thrall that dwells within the ether flood, one whose frightful aspect and command over lesser minions would appear to mark him as a high-ranking member of his Knight of the Splendid Heart. Most pilgrims to the holy capital of Oriflamme pass through the Penitent's Gate on the road from the Royal Meadows. Of late, however, a knight in shining armor has elected to station himself beside the entrance, accusing any and all passers-by of being Sid the Outlaw, the one who led Prince Dion down the path of destruction, challenging them to a duel to the death. Am I tapped up in juice? Go get my juice.
There's something about it. I feel like it's
Clive, if you're gonna buy something, be quick about it. You'll not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here.
Let's hope one of the merchants here has what Gav needs.
Don't I already have a chocobo?
Excuse
what color
me.
is Ambrosia?
I'm looking for something.
Oh, well, then I'm your man.
A silver chocobo feather.
Oh, or maybe not. Though you're not the first to mention the bird around here. There was a man stopped by the rest not long ago claiming he was attacked by a silver chocobo near some gutted hovel not far from Eastpool. Most took him for a braggart and a liar, but who knows? Perhaps there was some truth to his tale.
We'll see. Thank you.
The feller who claimed he was attacked didn't linger here long. Said he was gonna go back and capture it. Prove us all wrong. And that was the last we ever heard of him.
Wonderful creatures chocobos are. They're fast, strong, loyal, and best of all, they won't balk if you point them into the belly of a flood. Thick skins these birds have. Thicker than most, at least. Now, leave them in a flood too long and they'll turn...
The Guardians of the Flame were true friends to the rest.
No new dialogue.
Our enemies.
Oh, this guy can fuck right off.
Yeah.
Look, Daddy. Shining so brightly. Isn't it pretty?
Can I help you with something?
You wouldn't happen to sell silver chocobo feathers, would you?
I deal in fruit, not fancies. But if it's fancies you're after, I suggest you try Rhiannon's ride.
Was a silver chocobo seen there?
Oh, yes. If you believe the ravings of a madman.
It wouldn't be the first time.
Every few years, someone comes along claiming they've sighted a silver bow, but the truth of the matter is, there ain't no such thing. You'll find nothing but bloodflies and bandits on Rhiannon's ride. Mark my words.
It doesn't still hurt, does it?
Oh, 1,000 Akashic jars couldn't hurt me. I'm a son of Rosaria.
The world seems to be changing so fast lately I can hardly keep up. But what I do know is that there's more bad news than good. You can tell that just by looking at the
Shapes and sizes.
Come on
Colours
inside,
too.
I'll introduce you to
Mostly
Martha.
green though.
How do, traveller? You've the look of a man who could do with a new whetstone. Or perhaps a bawdy etching of icerine.
Maybe another time.
Can we not?
Chocolate feather.
Oh my god.
If that's the case, rumours are all you're likely to find. No one has seen a silver chocobo for years. Word is they were all hunted for their feathers. Some northern nonsense about bringing good luck. Didn't bring them much, nor their bows. If any are still out there, I reckon they'll be doing their damnedest not to be discovered.
You're probably right. Thank you anyway. A silver chocobo sighted in the hills near Rhiannon's Ride. It sounds almost too good to be true. But since I'm already here...
The hills around the rest are crawling with wild chocobos. If you're not too picky about the colour of their plumes.
Might be faster from this side.
All's well, my lord. Long may it stay that way.
Is this the not correct color chocobo?
Tracks. They're not left by bandits for a change. Straight home now.
Well, the turn is a lot sooner. Aha.
More tracks. And these look fresh. The chocobo was here. And recently. Perhaps it still is. I don't hear anything. Well, I'll be damned.
You are by its nest, though.
It's all right. I'm not going to hurt you. Just borrowing a feather for my friend.
And then a guy is definitely going to show up that wants to hurt them. And then I will fight him. Is this going to happen?
Let's get this back to Geth before they change their minds.
Okay. No, we're fine. We're fine. It's fine.
was no trouble at all. Still, I appreciate it.
What? What did I miss?
Clive, you're back. How'd you get on? Any luck?
Any luck, you say?
To the people of the north, silver chocobos are symbols of good fortune. The mere sight of one potentially meaning the difference between a failed harvest and a bumper crop, according to Gav, at least.
Crystal's crack. Is this what I think it is? Where in the hell did you find it?
It's a long story.
Right there on the road to Eastpool. Who'd have thought it?
Everything up there's been abandoned for years. The empty cabin made for the perfect shelter. Though I fear my presence may have forced the poor creatures to look elsewhere.
Don't blame yourself, Clive. The Blight's right on Eastpool's doorstep. They'd have had to move on before long, even if you hadn't have turned up. They'll find a new home. Trust me. After all, that's what us endangered animals do. Anyway, what matters is, you managed to nick us one of their quills before they could run off. And now all that's left is to fix it to the carving.
I didn't know you could carve.
Reckon there's a lot you don't know about me. Like the fact I'm as good with a whittling knife as I am with a sword. And that bone Ember gave me's a dream to work with. What did you say it was from again? An Avis?
Wow.
But it weren't your Avis, Sid. I slew one of my own at last.
Oh, okay, cool.
So all those long nights in the pit finally bore fruit. I'm proud of you, Ember.
Don't speak too soon. I ain't done my trial yet. There we go. What do you think? I think if you ever hang up your scouting cap, you'll be able to make an honest living. Oh, will I? I should go and see if Ed is awake.
Give it my best.
You can give it to yourself. Come on. I don't want Gav to give up being a scout, honest.
Me lords.
How are you feeling?
Well, thank you. Is something wrong?
Wrong? No, nothing like that. What it is...
Go on, please. It's beautiful. Did you make it?
We did. Aye. It's from all of us here at the Hideaway. Your new family, like. It's a good luck charm. We may come up north when a band's on the way. I mean a baby. To let him know that they're part of the family too. Oh, I hope you like it.
Oh my gosh, Gav.
I don't know what to say. I thank you, my lords, for everything.
If there's anything you need, just let us know.
I will.
Clive, fancy a swift off? I'm thirsty.
I could be convinced.
Gav lord.
Don't you think you've had enough?
No, was celebrating. I'm gonna be a father.
Oh my gosh.
I think Edda might have something to say about that.
Ah, you know what I mean.
Oh my gosh, Gav.
Bit of light in these dark times. Wasn't long after me 10th name day. My mum told us she was with child again. I was over the fucking moon. I was looking forward to having a little one to lord it over. What with me being the runt of the litter. Thought I'd finally have a chance to prove to the world that I could be a big brother. Imperials came the day she went into labour. Had myself a baby sister. And then I didn't. Me whole family gone in a blink, while I hid in the cellar like the spineless little arsehole I was. Great brother I turned out to be. I'll never be a leader. And I'll never be a hero. I'm just a daft little dog who comes running when his master calls. I'll never be like you, or Sid, or Jill, or even Torgal.
Have you finished?
Maybe.
Do you know why you're our best scout? Because you don't need anyone to hold your hand. Without your resourcefulness, your courage, your determination, I don't know where we'd be. Maybe hanging off a cliff like,
That was only the once.
Exactly. You learned from it. And here you are after Founder knows how many missions, stronger for everyone. And let's not forget Rosalith. Who was it who freed me from the dungeon? Who was it who ran to Jill's rescue?
That would be me.
Because you're our brother, Gav. My brother.
Hug it out. Oh my gosh.
Your brother.
Yakuza flashbacks.
Which means that when the time comes,
I get your room. And your sword. I may have had one too many.
you may have had 10 too many.
I said I was thirsty. Better get back to work anyway. After I walk this off. Clive?
What is it?
Thanks for, you know.
I know.
My God. Oh, that's so sweet. Winter mead. A potent potable made from honey collected in the Northern Territory short summers and fermented slowly over the next 6 moons, said to warm the belly on the North's cold winter night.
One of these days. One of these days, I swear it's gonna be me who drinks you under the table.
If by under the table you mean retching on my boots half the night, I reckon one of those days was yesterday.
Ha ha. You think you're so funny. But just wait till we crack open the bottle I left in your chambers. That stuff's strong enough to burn the horns off a behemoth.
Sounds like I'll be needing some new boots.
Need to check.
Do you think they'll come back?
Of course they will. It's just a big crystal.
We're still here. Table's looking mighty full. We'll get it properly before we set off. A fine hound. The two of you have been together for what probably feels like a lifetime now. There's still a lot you have to learn about that hound of yours. Aye, you'd step in front of a bloody raging behemoth meant protecting you. That don't mean you should take it for granted. At the end of the day, he's a hound. Sometimes you just want someone to pet his head and rub his belly and give him a handful of Kupo nuts. You do good to remember that. Try unity. Bringing together three men, differing backgrounds, was not to be without some difficulty. However, together we did, for a better Valisthea. Try unity was but a first step. A longer, more bitter journey awaits us all, that will almost certainly end in hardship. But what matters most is not the destination, but what we can learn from one another while on the road there. You have paved that road for us with your courage, Paul. Now, must have the courage to walk it. Five. Where there are matters of much greater import which demand your attention, if you find yourself a moment, I bid you visit me in the shells. I would ask a single favor, kindness. Absolutely.
It's usually me making demands of Hippocrates. I wonder what this is about.
All again. 5. It occurs to me that a single word of thanks does not nearly suffice to express my gratitude for reuniting me with from a distance. The tome made me who I am today, yet I thought that I set eyes upon it. Those who took it from me had forever robbed me of a part of myself. Now I am whole again, thanks to you. I regret that I can only fill in the gaps in your knowledge, holes in your soul. For which reason I shall ever be in your debt. Oh. Turn for Jill. Though her icon brought her much suffering, the loss of Shiva weighs heavy on her. And we would be poor friends indeed if we not seek to lighten that burden, even but only a fraction. Before we depart for the skies, speak on this more in private.
If Joshua's worried about Jill, I should go and speak with him.
Wages of... Do you remember what you told me that night at Phoenix Gate? That while the fate of Rosaria sits on my shoulders, the fate of its dominant on yours. But are we not both the dominants of fire? Does not the flame of our forebears burn in both our hearts? Did I not protect you? Protected you. You have chosen to be my shield. Let me choose to be yours. Is not what our father wanted? Sid wanted? To cast aside fate, forge our own path. Yes, Clive. Let me be your strength, Joshua. Note of thanks. My Lord Marquess, I write to thank you for the kind consideration you have shown for those whose names are written within the pages of the Book of Martyrs. I know that it would move them deeply to know that the first shield of the Phoenix laments their passing. Though each and every member of our order stands ready to sacrifice their lives in service of the Phoenix, I do not doubt that those who are taken before their time will with regret the long years of duty left undone. They should live on in the memory of a proud son of House Rossfield such as yourself. Will surely go some way to soothe their sorrows. May the Phoenix's flame forever hero, bearer of the burning wind. A new day. I'm not so foolish to believe that a single shaming at the hands of the town urchins can dispel a lifetime of hatred built up in just as a pot cannot be made clean by reminding it of its grime. Persistent. More often than not, a stiff brush, a bucket of lye. More than that, it takes time. Fortunately, your courage and leadership has granted us just that. Now decide whether to embrace or waste it. A wise man once said the night is always darkest when dawn. Good thing, then, I can one who burns so bright amongst my friends. Move on. Sure, hunt. What? You think I were just saying that stuff about hiding my engine, did you? But you know, I've already a fine spot picked out and everything. If you're going to go on this grand adventure, you need to be quick about your business with that ready god of yours. Too long, and somebody more clever might beat you to the prize. I suppose in that case, could bury you one of my lesser inventions. Goddess knows I've countless. That which is on. Here, not long removed from when last you placed yourself between us and peril, I sit and pen yet another letter in which I try to find the words to somehow express gratitude. Still, different about our latest trip. For in the past, we leaned ever so heavily upon your good graces. We found strength elsewhere, else. Our hardship has shown us that which should have been apparent all along, we're not as different as we want to believe. Does a peasant love his homeland than a noble? Does a bearer love his family any less than another man does his own? It is this love that has united us, given us true strength. Should every thrall, Akashic, bandit, and brigand in the realm come charging our gates, will not fret, will not falter, fight, win. Isabel. It's already 3 a.m. Gosh. You think I could bang out one more hunt before I go to bed? Which one is likely to drop the dark steel? Is it an A rank hunt? Or is it only S rank? It is way out there. Yeah, it is. You definitely have to be going there on purpose. Holy shit. Alright, I see.
And how might I help the garrison today?
The garrison did away with posting guards here at the wall. Now any man...
What's the best way?
I remember standing here when I was no more than a stripling. The girl's grandfather would tell us tales of dragons and icons. I couldn't wait to leave town in search of adventures like the ones he told me about. Who knew they were waiting right here?
From the sea, a mighty serpent rose, and with a roar that shook the heavens, summoned a swell to swallow the western sands. But, we can finish the rest tomorrow. Tomorrow? But I want to hear what happens now.
Me too.
I haven't seen any of those boys. The garrison may have kept the whites from the walls, but who was it that kept these cobbles swept?
That armor looks positively stifling. I could have it off before your captain even knew you were gone.
I don't think I ever got the chance to properly thank you for your service. My chamber is just upstairs. You can bring your friend if that's your fancy.
Might be weird. That might be weird to bring Joshua. That might be weird. I don't think that aligns with Clive's character.
I will.
Plus, he's married. He's super married.
We won the battle, yeah, but those things will come back. And when they do...
I wanna bang out this hunt. And then I have 2 more side quests and 1 more hunt. And maybe the icon trials. Maybe. I don't know if I want to do that.
You deserve a rest.
Hello, suspicious. The Prince of Death. Where am I bringing baby bro? One of the courtesans of the Vale invited us to her room.
Not another one.
Well, she invited Clive, but then she was like, you can bring your friend if you want. I'm like, I don't think that's the fun. I don't think that's in line with Clive's character, but thanks. There it is.
I'm getting tired of these things.
I'm gonna make this thing and then I'm gonna go to bed. I think that's the plan. There was also that lady earlier that is like, hey, do you want a body etching of the Viceroy? And Clive was just like, no thanks.
Not saying Fordian, do you?
I would rather not. Okay. If Ragnarok was forged to mark the War of the Gods, then Gotodamarung, I can't say this, I can't say words, meaning Twilight of the Gods, was forged to mark the fall of those self-same.
Should last you a good while. Anything else? Trouble with your gear, or
You have new words?
crack the crystal?
Kill a god, save the world, I miss anything? Nope, that's pretty much the plan.
Not a very good one.
You asked me.
But then,
Can't say I've had much practice killing gods. Now forging kit to kill a god? That I might be able to help you with. Reckon it's the least I can do after all you've given us. It's more than enough. You can thank me when you get back.
you do what you need to do, Clive.
Never mind. For now, for today. Okay. I think that's fine. Anything else I need to level? These are max. Only been using diamond dust. I guess I could just please, because I can. Yeah, because I can. Alright, I wasn't able to finish all the side quests. 2 more. And I don't know if it's just the 1 more hunt or if there's like 3 more hunts. Only to fill out the entirety of the grid on the hunting one. I don't know. And I don't know if I'm gonna end up finishing the game tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see. See how long these things take me. Thanks for hanging out, y'all. Stay cool. America's on fire. It's really hot. Thank you. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Bye-bye. I hope you all have a good day, good night, wherever you are. Oh, y'all some ears. I can rate it. Yep. Thank you for headband. Let's see. Besides playing Star Wars, Jedi Fallen Order. Oh my. Bye. Bye-bye.